Doing? How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's keeping well at the moment with these strange times we're living in. So I just want to talk for a second because we all know this time of the year, our great elective representatives in our county councillors, in Dáil Éireann and Shannon Éireann, they all go for a nice feast. And this year will be no different. The whole lot of them will just go out and have a big feed in Dáil Éireann, have a few drinks in the pub in Dáil Éireann, which has been open all this time. And all the other pubs at the close. As I say, it's well for some. It's really well for some. No social distance, no mask, nothing like that. Don't worry. Nobody had go. The guards won't be in there. Don't worry. Nobody has stopped them. Nothing's been done about Golfgate. Nothing was ever done about Phil Hogan on his phone. Again, I could go on. OT Besettas basically just put on some course just to waste as much money as they can. Same as the guards and the guard with the wet. When I had a little party down in Wexford, nothing was done. Nothing's going to be done about it if they do. I would, like, honest to God, I wouldn't put it past these bollockses which we have in government, these lunatics. And they probably will now go ahead when they say all pubs and restaurants must close Christmas Eve. They'll probably turn around and they'll probably have the big private bar open with a huge amount, the whole lot of them there having drinks and a feed and everything like that, for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. Like, I wouldn't put it past them. I really wouldn't put it past them. And they'll probably be doing the same in Shannon Éireann. They'll probably even open the Westford just so they can go in and have their little party. I honest to God, I wouldn't put it past them, like, because again, we have this year have shown how much behind they are with the people and how they don't really care two fucks about the people. Like Golfgate, for example, they just really the day beforehand they said to everybody you must obey these laws, and then the next day they give us the finger and broke their own regulations. Along with the Supreme Court judge Noti Besetto, and many senators and TDs. Like you couldn't make it up. I don't understand why people were pissed, and obviously, and then Phil Hogan going halfway around the country, nothing was done about it, and him on his phone. And if that was anybody else, there'd be something done about it. But only for the elite. Again, we had to take care of them. And the same would they could go on. OT Gate. OT had a little party and nobody done anything about it really. No pay was cut. Nobody was kicked out of OT. Same as that. I'm trying to think because there's so much like Leo the Leaker, for example. Leo and his leaks. Nothing was done about it. Like he broke the law. Nothing was done about it. I could go on and on and on and on and on. About how many times like this government and this system has given the people the finger, and you really have to wonder. You really just have to wonder. That's all I'm gonna say, because they'll go and threaten the priest for opening the church to the people, and then you have these lunatics in Dáil Éireann and Shannon Éireann, still with the bar open, and what solidarity is that showing the people who are losing their businesses? Because again, a few pubs have lost, and when I say a few. After Christmas, there will be definitely a lot losing their livelihoods and losing their jobs in the pub industry because of this government's I don't know, they really, and then with the some pubs allowed takeaway, they really just wanted to they really want just pubs to just die. And don't worry, Dáil Éireann's bar, we have to pay for that, so don't worry about that. That'll be alright. Don't worry about Dáil Éireann's bar. That'll be taken care of. You and I have to pay it, because we have to pay all the tabs. They don't even pay for it. This is the best laugh going. They don't even have to pay their €9 meal, because you and I have to pay for it. Great country. Honest to God, couldn't be a better country. Could they? Could there be? But again, I wouldn't put it past. I'm giving them an idea now, because if they went ahead and done it, I wouldn't put it past them. Phil Hogan, the West, will probably be there. But sure, look at. It's well for some. That's all I'm gonna say, because I don't know how to survive these things. I don't know how this government were able to limp away from it. Especially with Golfgate, people were fucking waged, and I can understand. I was fucking in having an aneurysm over it, because it was very, very unfair to give orders to the people the day beforehand and then go off and do the wrong thing the next day. Extremely unfair, and having a Supreme Court judge there was just a slap in the face to the people, the taxpayer, and us having to pay for it too. Just a slap in the face. Like, it literally was a slap in the face, then the kick in the behind. No thought about what people would take, no thought about what anybody would take. They couldn't give a fuck. And then apologised unreservedly, as they often say. But yeah, great country.